Hi folks. I've read a fair few military books in my time. Stories of fictional and very real daring do in various wars, from the Napoleonic to Vietnam, from World Wars I and II and even III, to Afghanistan to the Falklands and many more. With my rekindled enthusiasm for science fiction in recent months, I've enjoyed the crossover of the two genres. I've read a few military science fiction books, but I was keen to find out more, and now I'm going to share it with you. Any list of the best military science fiction has 4 absolute shoo-ins, no-brainer choices that select themselves. In my view, those are Starship Troopers by Robert A. Heinlein, Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, Old Man's War by John Scalzi, and finally The Forever War by Joe Haldeman. They're the top dogs, the nailed-on, guaranteed Champions League qualifiers of this subgenre. If you haven't read those, you definitely should. I really enjoyed all 4. So let's take it as read that these 4 are fantastic and set them aside, making some room for others that might not otherwise have made the grade. In no particular order, here we go. Published in 1984, Armour by John Stakely is a gripping military science fiction novel that offers a visceral exploration of war's psychological toll on the soldiers. The title refers to the nuclear-powered exoskeletons worn by the troops, but also references the emotional armour that the protagonists maintain to survive. The story is told through 2 intertwined narrative threads. The first follows Felix, a soldier engaged in interstellar war against an enigmatic and ferocious alien species known as the Ants. It's funny how they're often insects, isn't it? Felix's experiences in the brutal, relentless battles showcase the horrors of war and the struggle for survival against overwhelming odds. The second thread centres around Jack Crow, a mysterious and legendary figure in a different war on a distant planet. His story, revealed through flashbacks and intermittent chapters, sheds light on the darker aspects of human nature and the devastating consequences of warfare. Throughout the book, the themes of identity, sacrifice, and the psychological impact of combat are intricately woven, offering a deep exploration of the human psyche in the face of unimaginable adversity. Stakely's writing is intense and raw, vividly portraying the brutal realities of battle, while delving into the complex emotions and coping mechanisms that soldiers employ to endure the horrors of war. Armour, then, is a compelling and thought-provoking novel that transcends the traditional boundaries of military science fiction, leaving a lasting impression on its readers. All You Need Is Kill by Hiroshi Sakurazaka, published in 2004, is a high-octane Japanese science fiction novel set in a dystopian future where Earth is under siege by an enigmatic alien race known as the Mimics. The story follows Keiji Kiriya, a green recruit in the United Defense Force, who finds himself caught in a time loop after a deadly battle against the Mimics. Each time he dies in combat, he wakes up and relives the same day, gaining new skills and knowledge with each iteration. As he grapples with this unending cycle, he starts to evolve from a frightened soldier to a battle-hardened warrior. All You Need Is Kill explores themes of identity, existentialism, and the trauma of war. Keiji's journey is another visceral examination of the psychological toll of warfare, as he struggles to find meaning and a way to break free from the relentless loop. Alongside this, the novel showcases intense and innovative military action sequences, making it a thrilling read for fans of both science fiction and action genres. If all of this sounds familiar, this book formed the source material for the Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt movie, The Edge of Tomorrow. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend you give it a bash. It's a very underrated movie. Sakurazaka's storytelling is fast-paced and immersive, painting a vivid picture of a world at war and the resilience of the human spirit amid seemingly insurmountable odds. All You Need Is Kill is adrenaline-fueled, exploring the complexities of time, mortality, and the quest for redemption. The Lost Fleet, Dauntless, by Jack Campbell is the first book in an exhilarating military space opera series. Captain John Blackjack Geary emerges from a century-long stay in a survival pod to an altered and ongoing war against the Syndicate, a relentless corporate enemy. In this gripping tale, Geary, a legendary figure in his own right, finds himself thrust into command of a damaged fleet, desperately trying to save what remains of the Alliance. He finds a rigid, rules-based fleet which only knows one way of doing things. We get military leadership, strategic decision-making, and the weight of responsibility on the shoulders of a capable but reluctant hero. Geary's internal struggles and doubts about living up to the legend built around him adds depth to his character. Campbell expertly portrays the challenges of interstellar warfare, with well-crafted battle sequences and a vivid depiction of the vastness and dangers of space. Moreover, the narrative scrutinises the complexities of politics and hierarchy within the military, adding an intriguing layer to the story. Geary's strategic prowess and his dedication to bringing his fleet safely home provide a beacon of hope for the forces of the Alliance. For me, there was more than a whiff of Battlestar Galactica to this. Beaten up old commander, with a museum-piece ship heavily outnumbered fighting an implacable foe. Dauntless sets the stage for a series replete with suspense, action and the indomitable spirit of humanity, facing seemingly insurmountable odds. Altered Carbon by Richard Morgan unfolds in a gritty cyberpunk future where consciousness can be transferred between bodies known as sleeves. Takeshi Kovacs, the story's protagonist, and a former elite soldier, is hired by a wealthy individual to solve a murder. While not primarily a tale of soldiering, Altered Carbon is steeped in military and combat aspects, offering a dark and brutal exploration of warfare and the role of soldiers in this technologically advanced and yet morally compromised world. Kovacs' character embodies the archetype of a soldier, skilled in combat and trained to adapt to various situations. The story showcases intense action scenes, highlighting Kovacs' lethal proficiency and strategic thinking. The concept of re-sleeving enables soldiers to continue their service, albeit in different bodies, allowing for a unique perspective on the military experience and the toll that it takes on individuals. Altered Carbon delves into the psychological effects of combat, the loss of identity, and the blurred lines between right and wrong, in a world where death is not permanent. The harsh realities of war, political intrigue, and the commodification of violence are central themes. Altered Carbon offers a provocative exploration of how advanced technology intersects with the military. I enjoyed this book and I'm keen to read the next one. Forging Zero by Sarah King is the first novel following Joe Dobbs, a 14-year-old survivor of an alien attack on Earth. Along with other surviving children, Joe is press-ganged into military service by the aliens. As he completes his training, he is contacted by a Triff, who tells Joe that he holds the key to defeating the alien Congress, thereby freeing the galaxy, and the Triff cannot lie. The combat and military aspects of the book are central, offering a detailed portrayal of Joe's training, combat simulations, and his journey to harness and control his extraordinary abilities. I haven't read this book, but that part of it sounds quite a lot like Ender's Game, in that it's a child, he's being trained, he's pretty good, and he's running combat simulations. It does echo Ender's Game. I think this was published long after Ender's Game, so maybe it was an influence. Combat scenes vividly depict the intensity and challenges of futuristic warfare, highlighting Joe's resilience and courage in the face of adversity. Overall, Forging Zero provides a captivating story that blends science fiction, military themes, and social commentary to depict the struggles and triumphs of a young man grappling with being an outsider in a technologically advanced future. So we're about halfway. Do let me know in the comments below if any of these sound like that they might float your boat, or if you think I've missed one, a military science fiction book that you loved. Terms of Enlistment by Marco Cluse lands us in a future Earth rife with overpopulation, poverty, and social unrest. The story follows Andrew Grayson, a young man from the slums who enlists in the military to escape his bleak surroundings and seek a better life. In doing this, Andrew is following in the footsteps of generations of young men who have sought the same escape route. We get a detailed exploration of military life, encompassing boot camp, combat training, and the brutal realities of war. The combat aspects of this book are vividly portrayed, showcasing the chaos, fear, and courage experienced on the battlefield. Cluse covers in detail the tactics, weaponry and technology used in futuristic war, offering a gritty and realistic depiction of armed conflict. The story unfolds with intense action sequences, presenting battles against insurgent forces and revealing the challenges faced by soldiers on the front lines. Through Andrew's perspective, we witness the camaraderie and bonds formed among soldiers, illustrating the importance of unity and support in the face of danger. Cluse delves into the emotional and psychological toll of combat, shedding light on the resilience and determination required to endure the horrors of war. Terms of Enlistment paints a grim picture of a dystopian future, emphasising the role of the military in maintaining order and defending against threat. The book offers an immersive experience into the life of a soldier, from the initial decision to enlist to the harrowing experiences of battle. The Warrior's Apprentice by Lois McMaster Bujold follows the story of Miles Volkosigan, a young nobleman with physical disabilities who aspires to join the military but is rejected due to his health condition. Undeterred, he inadvertently embarks on a path to becoming a military leader after a series of events thrust him into a position of authority. Bujold explores themes of leadership, strategy, and the challenges of interstellar conflict. The military and combat aspects of this book are central to the tale, portraying battles, tactics, and the challenges of command. Miles's determination and intellect shine through, as he navigates the complexities of war, leveraging his unique talents to lead a motley crew. The story showcases Miles' ability to strategize and inspire loyalty, demonstrating that true leadership transcends physical limitations. Bujold skillfully depicts the adrenaline-filled action of military engagements, emphasizing the importance of quick thinking and adaptability on the battlefield. Through the protagonist's experiences, we gain insight into the ethical dilemmas and moral struggles faced by military leaders. The Warrior's Apprentice provides a compelling exploration of the military world, showing us the resilience and resourcefulness of an aspiring soldier who defies expectations. It paints a vivid picture of the challenges and triumphs inherent in warfare, whilst also highlighting the power of determination and unconventional thinking in the face of adversity. On Basilisk Station by David Webber is a military science fiction novel, the first in the Honor Harrington series. The story revolves around Commander Honor Harrington, an officer in the Royal Manticoran Navy. Assigned to the remote Basilisk Station, she must command a dilapidated starship and contend with political intrigues, while patrolling a turbulent star system. Webber goes to town on the military aspects, offering detailed insights into space battles, ship operations, and strategic maneuvers. The combat scenes are a hallmark of the book, vividly depicting the intensity and challenges of interstellar conflict. Webber meticulously describes the ship technologies, weaponry, and naval tactics, showcasing space battles that are engaging, complex, and filled with suspense. Honor Harrington's expertise in military strategy and her unyielding determination serve as central elements, highlighting the traits required of a capable military leader. Webber examines the strategic decisions and ethical dilemmas faced by military commanders, exploring the consequences of their actions in a war-ridden universe. Additionally, she covers the political machinations and power struggles that often influence military operations, providing a comprehensive view of the military environment. Overall, On Basilisk Station offers a thrilling exploration of military life and combat in a futuristic spacefaring setting, captivating readers with intricate battle sequences and strategic ingenuity. A Hymn Before Battle by John Ringo initiates the Legacy of Aldenata series. The story revolves around an impending invasion of Earth by a technological superior and malevolent alien race known as the Posleen. Humanity must unite to confront this existential threat. The narrative emphasizes military and combat aspects, providing a detailed portrayal of battles, strategies, and advanced weaponry. Combat scenes are a central focus, illustrating the grit and intensity of warfare against the formidable Posleen. Ringo intricately describes futuristic military technology, tactics, and the logistical challenges faced by the armed forces. The characters, including experienced soldiers and strategic masterminds, demonstrate resilience and heroism in the face of annihilation. The book examines the themes of survival, sacrifice, and the human spirit's determination to persevere against overwhelming odds. The plot underscores the need for cooperation among nations and the importance of putting aside differences to face a common enemy. Additionally, the narrative delves into the psychological and emotional toll of war on both soldiers and civilians, providing a well-rounded exploration of the military experience. Overall, A Hymn Before Battle offers an action-packed and thought-provoking window into the intricacies of warfare, highlighting the bravery and adaptability of humanity in the midst of a looming interstellar threat. Last up is Hammers Slammers by David Drake, a military science fiction short story collection that introduces readers to a mercenary tank regiment commanded by Colonel Alois Hammer. The narrative revolves around the combat experiences of this elite and formidable force, known as Hammers Slammers. The book focuses on the military and combat aspects, offering a gritty portrayal of futuristic ground warfare, tactics and technology. There is a whole series of short stories, novellas and books known as the Hammerverse. The combat scenes are at the heart of the stories, vividly describing armoured warfare, battles against adversaries, and the complexities of combat operations. Drake meticulously crafts tactical engagements, showcasing the devastation and chaos of battle, as well as the ingenuity and skill required to navigate these conflicts successfully. The soldiers of Hammers Slammers demonstrate prowess, resilience, and resourcefulness. This collection of short stories explores the themes of honour, duty, and the mercenary ethos, providing an unflinching look at the life of soldiers for hire. The mercenaries face moral dilemmas and ethical quandaries, offering a glimpse into the cost of their chosen profession. In summary, Hammers Slammers delivers a gripping and authentic depiction of military life and combat in a futuristic setting, captivating readers with intense battle sequences and exploring the nuances of mercenary warfare. So those are my best 10 science fiction novels, well 14 if we include the shoo-ins. What have I missed? Are there any on this list that you particularly like or now really want to read? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and until the next video, bye for now.